Livers. I'm your host, Natalie, and I'm so excited to be welcoming you to today's game. It's Friday, everybody's favorite day of the week, and I've done 3 shows in a row. How lucky am I to get to spend all this time with you guys? So, funny story about this morning that you'll appreciate. I went to Starbucks, the one I frequent, to get a latte, and, chatting with the barista. As I'm walking out the door, he goes, "Oh, and your receipt's in the bag." And I turned around and said, "Thanks, you too." So now I get to sit in that for the rest of the day. But, nothing can change my mood around quite as quickly as hosting a game of Cash Live. For those of you who are new to the game, this is how it works. We're going to give you 2 cards. Then we'll all check out the flop together for free. From there, it's decision time. Are you going to swipe right to go all in or swipe left to fold? We're going to give you 3 folds to use in the first 5 rounds. So use those folds wisely, because the players with the top 5 chip stacks after those 5 rounds will be moving on to our final table, where they'll have a chance to win real cash prizes. Yes, we have 100 big ones as our prize tool today to give away here at Cash Live. Get it? Got it? Great, because Cash Live starts now. Okie dokie, let's play some pokey. That's something Danny Mac used to say, and he hasn't said it in a while, so I'm just going to go ahead and steal that. I'm joined in studio today by everyone's favorite dealer, Eugene. Eugene has given you your 2 cards. You can see your opponent in front of you. Let's check out your first flop of the day. And the flop is the 8 of spades, the 2 of diamonds, and the ace of spades. Okay, players, before you do anything, before you do any swiping, take a look at the cards in your hand and take a look at that flop, because it is decision time. Swipe right if you want to go all in, swipe left to use one of your 3 folds. At that board, we've got an ace high board with a couple of spades. So the nuts that you could have in your hand, that is the best possible 2 cards you could have based on that flop, is an ace and an 8. So you'd have that 2 pair. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. And the turn card is the 7 of diamonds. What did that do for you? Let's go to your river. And the river card is the Queen of Diamonds. Eugene, hit us with those round 1 results. Let's see what you guys did with that ace high board. Our high hand went to King Darius. Hey, King Darius, I haven't seen you here in a while. Good to have you back. You made that queen high flush. Yes, you got that flush on the river. And we are moving in to round number 2, players. Let's check out your next flop. And the flop is the ace of clubs, the 6 of clubs, and the jack of spades. Okie dokie, players, it is decision time. Swipe right to go all in or swipe left to fold. What have you guys got on this weekend? If you don't have any plans, we've got 2 games on tomorrow, one at 3 p.m. Pacific, one at 6 p.m. Pacific. So hey, be there, or I don't know, be lame. They're always fun. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. And the turn card is the jack of hearts. All right, the board pairs. Let's go to your river. And the river card is the 8 of spades. All right, let's go to the results and see what you guys did with that board. Our high hand went to Poker Boo with a full house. Aces full of jacks. Wow. Hot hand here at round number 2. Our chip leader is Poker Boo. Heck yeah, with 59,000 chips. Players, we're moving into round number 3. So you'll notice the antes have gone up and there's a new player sitting at your table. So say hello as we check out your next flop. And the flop is the 7 of diamonds, the 9 of hearts, and the 6 of diamonds. Okie dokie, players, it is decision time. Y'all know how to swipe by now. You don't need me to hold your hand any longer. At my Cash Live feature table, I'm saying hello to Shrek, to Roma, and to Sarah D. Hey, players, thank you for making us a part of your Friday. Love to see you here. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. And the turn card is the 7 of hearts. All right, the board's paired. Let's go to your river. And the river card is the King of Clubs. All right, Eugene, hit us with those results. Let's see if you managed to make something with that pair of 7s. Our high hand went to Frenchie with a full house, kings full of 7s. Our chip leader is Razor with 83,000 chips. Players, we are moving into round number 4, which, as you all know, is your chance to quadruple up. So let's check out your next flop. And the flop is the 9 of spades, the King of Hearts, and the Ace of Hearts. Okie dokie, players, it is decision time. Swipe right to go all in or swipe left to fold. If you're not following us on social media yet, we've got at Cash Life Poker for Instagram, for Facebook, for Twitter. We're even working on Clubhouse, which so far as I can tell, is just chat roulette for smart adults. I don't know. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. And the turn card is the 6 of Spades. All right, what did that do for you? Let's go to your river. And the river card is the Jack of Hearts. All right, let's check those round 4 results and see what you made of that ace high board. Our high hand went to Clegg Mule with an ace high flush. Woohoo! Our chip leader is Crankinuts. Good to see you again, Crankinuts, with 119,000 chips. Now, players, as you know, if you remember from the rules, this is the last round of the preliminaries. This is round number 5. Currently, our final table cut line is sitting at 94,000 chips. If you're looking at your chip stack and it's below that, this might be a good time to push those chips into the middle. Let's check out your next flop. And the flop is the 9 of Hearts, the 10 of Spades, and the Ace of Diamonds. Okay, players, it's decision time for some of you. This is the last time you get to swipe right to go all in or swipe left to use one of your folds. If you have a fold left, at my feature table, I'm saying hello to Crankinuts, to Finance Box, to Urfy, to Waylay, and to River Phoenix. Hey, River Phoenix, you were here yesterday. Good to see you again. Decisions are in. Let's go to your turn card. And the turn card is the Jack of Clubs. All right, a new suit's on that board. Let's go to your river. And the river card is the 2 of Spades. All right, that will do it. Rounding out round 5. That is it for your preliminaries. I'm going to say a big shout out to all of our Min Cash winners. The final table was so close for you. So we're sending you home with a little something to say congrats on your success in the first 5 rounds. Put it towards a latte. Maybe have a slightly less awkward interaction with your barista. But do you see those 5 names in front of you? Those are them. Those are your top dogs. Those are your final tablists. But before I introduce them properly and we see who's going home with those big cash prizes, it is time for us to fire up the final table. Yes, it is final table time. I don't know how woohoo became my sound for the final table, but here we are. Joining me at the final table today, I've got Casey Rizzo. I've got Shrek. Hi, I'm still working on a Shrek joke. Give me time. For King JZH, to Waylay, and to Shano. Hey, players, congratulations on making it to the final table. Let's check out your first flop. And the flop is the Ace of Hearts, the Ace of Clubs, and the 8 of Diamonds. Okay, players, just as before, take a look at your hold cards, take a look at that flop, because you will notice all of your folds have been reset to 1. So just as before, it's decision time. Swipe right to go all in or swipe left to fold. Our current chip leader is Casey Rizzo. They've got 238,000 chips. We've got Shano with 161,000 chips. They're the short stack, so there's actually not a huge margin or difference there. Decisions are in. We've got a 1-2-3 way all in. We've got Shrek with the 9-3. We've got King ZH with the Jack 6, and we've got Shano with the King 2. All right, at the moment, no one really got a piece of that board. Right now, Shano's in the lead with that King high, but let's go to the turn card. And the turn card is the 8 of Spades. All right, that means every player has 2 pair. Right now, Shano is looking good with that King high. Maybe it'll come down to kickers. Who knows? Unless someone else can land a higher pair. Shrek could land a 9. King ZH could land a Jack. Let's see what happens. Let's go to that river. And the river card is the 10 of Clubs. Wow, all right, the King Kicker plays. Shano takes this hand with 2 pair aces over 8s. And because they were our short stack, that means all 5 players are moving on to round 2 of the final table. Let's move on to round 2 and check out your next flop. And the flop is the 6 of Spades, the 6 of Clubs, and the 7 of Diamonds. Okie dokie, players, decisions are on you. Y'all know what to do, and the only players with folds left, let's see, are Shano and King and Shrek. I'm going between like an all-star, Hallelujah. What other songs were in Shrek? Duloc, that's the name of the little town they're from. I don't know. come up with something more creative. DM me if you think of anything clever. Decisions are in. We've got a 1, 2, 3, 4-way all in. We've got Casey Rizzo with the 9-8. All right, they are open-ended, looking for a 10 or a 5 to make that straight. We've got Wale with a 4-3. They've got that gut shot straight, looking for a 5. And we've got King ZH with the pair of 8s. All right, they're on 2 pair. And Shrek with the ace 10. All right, good cards, but not getting much on that board. Right now, it looks like King ZH is in the lead with that pair of 8s, but let's go to the turn card. And the turn card is the King of Diamonds. All right, let me slow down and take a look here. I don't really think that changes much. All of you are chasing the same thing. Right now, King ZH is in the lead with that 2 pair, but there's still straight possibilities out there, higher pair possibilities out there. Let's go to the river. And the river card is the 10 of spades. That means the 10 high straight makes it for Casey Rizzo. Oof, and you get a 3-way knockout. Wow, that was a huge river for Casey Rizzo. And that means we are saying goodbye to Waylay, to King, and to Shrek. Hey players, congrats on your 3rd, 4th, and 5th place finish respectively. We're sending you home with $15, $10, and $5 respectively, so I don't go buy yourself all the lattes. We're moving in to hand number 3, and we are now heads up at this final table. Let's check out your flop. And the flop is the 6 of diamonds, the 5 of clubs, and the 7 of hearts. Okie dokie players, there are no decisions left to be made. So Eugene, please just flip over those cards for me so I can see what the players have to work with. We've got Casey Rizzo with the 9-4. All right, they need that 8 or the 3. You've got what's called a double gutty. And we've got Shano with the Jack-5. All right, they've got bottom pair. Right now, Shano is in the lead with that pair of 5s, but let's go to the turn card. And the turn card is the King of Hearts. All right, that doesn't help out anyone. Shano, if Casey Rizzo manages to spike a 10 or a 3, this game could be all over right here, right now. But right now, or they could make a higher pair with that 9. But right now, you are looking good with that pair of 5s. Let's go to the river card. And the river card is the 6 of hearts. Wow, the pair of 5s holds. And Shano takes this hand with 2 pair, 6s over 5s. That means they are doubling up this round. And both players are moving on to hand number 4. You love to see it. Let's check out your next flop. And the flop is the 3 of clubs, the 6 of clubs, and the 7 of spades. Okay, once again, there are no decisions left to be made. Both players are being forced to leave it to the poker gods. So let's just flip over your cards and see what you've got in your hands. We've got Shano with the King 9. All right, not getting much on that, but Casey Rizzo is getting brutally dominated by Shano. They've got that 9-3. Oof, Casey Rizzo, you are in a world of hurt. You're gonna need to hit runner something, or spike a 2 and leave Shano in the dust. Let's see what happens. Let's go to the turn card. And the turn card is the 8 of clubs. Oh, that is not good for Casey Rizzo. Shano also picks up the higher flush draw. This game could be over right here, right now. Casey Rizzo, you need a 2, and you need a 2 badly. Let's go to the river card. And the river card is the Queen of Spades. That'll do it. Shano, congratulations. You are today's Cash Live champion. The big cash prize is yours. You're going home with that $30. But hey, Casey Rizzo, congrats on your 2nd place finish. You're taking home a 20. But Shano, you've got that virtual bracelet. Hey, congrats to all our final tablists, to all of our players. Thank you so much for joining us here today. And head on over to the home screen and remember to smash that invite your friends button. We had around 200 players today. Let's see if we can get 250 for tonight's game. Danny Mac's hosting a game at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. If you haven't played a game with Danny yet, he is hilarious. You're in for a real treat. So keep those notifications on, invite your friends, and do not miss it. I'm your host, Natalie Reyna, signing off, wishing you all a very happy Friday. Ciao for now.